All right, you guys, I'm finna do a video, and before I get too far into this goddamn thing, I'm gonna I gotta let you guys hear some music that I'm gonna start. Since all you guys complain so much about the visual, my visual, because I don't know, I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on this shit, but I have spent money on this music. I had a Sidewinder on, and YouTube hit me right away, man. That's some copyrighted shit, man. See what you think about this shit, man, because I don't bullshit.
I know you always wanted a big back in your life. Big nigga. Get up. Come on. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on. Feel to me. Yeah. They call me Blowfly, cause I like to talk nasty to them. Get in their mind while they lust, I spit game to them. Get them wet, get them soaking like a sponge. Big shot, big back, big lunge. Big pippin', big dog, big train. How many players got you calling out their name? Got your cousin same room getting fucked down, and she's watching your pussy get beat down.
Hit it from the back, all in your good. Do you like it slow and nice or fast and rough? Whatever the case, I'm a crevice killer. I tames the coochie, and that's for real. Yeah, in my veins, thanks to Rosebud. I keep it clean, hot like a step 9 slug. After I'm done, hit the trap, baby. Just keep the squealing coming, and it's all great.
I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah. Nephew, I love thee. I love thee now. Did you get me all that you got? Is you a real freak or was you just pretending? What you thought I was gonna do when I saw the lips grinning? Go on and park that chocolate thing. What you do with me? Call me the pile driver. That's what you can call me. Already forsaken bitches with a great show. I hope you got your choosing feet, baby, cause I'm ready to go. Damn girl, what you doing? All up in the club, thug pursuing. Keep it B.I. like a thug and poppers. And every top notch with damn show stopping. What's your name? What's your game? I hear you get spilling like it ain't no thing. The way you're twerking, better be off the chain. But I hear we roll breezies like dame to dame. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah.
I want a bitch as thick as butter. I not to the game, my pop is in that's what she only hate. But she all the nigga need. Your person faces faded trap so you can get me deep. You said trip, the piece you pop is thick and strip like bubbling. All in the walls inside your kitchen. And now your action's perfect. And time to the game is put the back in the
Yeah. Real boss shit, you know. The beat to the whole planet, man. We boss up today. Blood California so bad. Yeah, real true bosses, man. Yeah, hillside, south side, you know. And don't forget about crap side, man. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah, yeah. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah. I like the way you feel. I like the way you feel to me. Come on, feel to me. Yeah, yeah. You know how we do it. You motherfuckers remember Red Island so bad. Special thanks to EP's out, Sugar Tay, Bill Jack. You know, don't forget about these guys. I'm in the house. Boss Mo, like Boss Mo.
Boss Mo.
Pretty Telly, what's up?
Hey, you guys. See, the kind of stuff I write. Now, I didn't write the lyrics, but every time I wrote what I wanted as far as what they was talking about. And then they ended up writing the lyrics because I'm not a lyricist like they are. But what I kept telling them was that, see, the kind of man we are, we're like psychoanalysts. In having this game that I got, it only works. I mean, the shit I have, it only works. It will only work for you if you realize how to use it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna play some more songs for you before I'm finished, because I write shit with meanings, and I'm not gonna take the credit. Them niggas is bad. That's what they do. But I financed it. So you guys always be asking me what I say, or how do I catch. It's not a mystery, although it is something that you may not know, but it's not a mystery. I'm gonna give you right now. I'm gonna give you 2 lines that I would use on a hoe or a square. It doesn't matter to me which kind of woman she is. And then maybe I'll talk about, I'll talk about what these lines represent after I tell them to you. But you gotta understand, what I'm finna tell you about is conversation. I'm finna tell you about what an arsenal is for your conversation. And then I'm gonna tell you how, after using that arsenal, you've disarmed this woman. Because whether you guys know it or not, when you say hello or how you doing, the way you say it either arms or disarms that woman. And 99.9% of the time, it arms her. And she's armed with her defenses that she's used to, shooting at everybody. She's armed. Yeah. But see, if you got the game I got, you know how to disarm her with the hello. See, this is what we're... So check this out. So let's say, this is one I know you motherfuckers can't stand because you're scared of these bitches. Forward bitches. Them motherfuckers that come up to you talking and all that shit. Say it's one of them kind of bras. And she walked up to me and said, "Hey, what you doing?" I mean, my back could be turned to her, and she said, "Quickly, I'ma see." I mean, as I'm turning around, I'ma see that she ain't no stranger to this shit. She ain't no stranger to approaching men. Now, I don't know what the fuck you would thinking that. But me, since I know she ain't no stranger approaching men, I'm going to realize that she's trying to see if she can play me. Because that's the only reason the bitch approached you motherfucker for. To knock him off balance so that whatever she do after that, he going to be following her. So when I'm saying I know all this shit, I've been fucking with bitches all my life. Bitch, you can't do shit with me that I don't know what you doing. But I bet it's 1,000 things the bitch can do with you that you don't know. And I'm finna lace you right now, man. Come on, even with this made up conversation that I'm finna have, I'm gonna lace you with how to deal with a forward bitch. Now, and when I say bitch, man, I'm not saying bitch, oh, you fucking bitch. I'm not saying that. I'm saying bitch because that's what I call women. I mean, even my daughter's a bitch. Her mama was a bitch. My mama was one, but I wouldn't call neither one of them that. I wouldn't even call your woman a bitch. But when I'm talking about women, I use the word. So, but listen, she then walked up to me and asked me, what am I doing? So instead of getting scared, I'm going to go on the attack. So I'll turn around and I'll say something like, sitting here trying to look as confident as I possibly can so I can exude this aphrodisiac type cool that your hormones might respond to. And then I'm going to look at her. And before she can say anything, I'm going to say, are they? See, what I'm saying is this, motherfucker. You don't get it. I disarmed her just now. Because not only did I not answer her fucking shit, I shot some shit on her. And she better not respond, because if that's the case, I'm in control. I got her. Not captured her to take her with me. I'm talking about I got her. I'm finna handle that bitch. Now listen to me so I can, lace you. Now I'm saying, I asked her, are they? I'm asking her, is my confidence fucking with your hormones and they responding to it? I'm asking her, are they? And when I do that, I'm gonna say, are they? Raise my eyebrow. But I ain't gonna smile. I'm gonna just raise my eyebrow to put emphasis on the conversation I'm having. See, this is being cold. Not saying, bitch, fuck you, bitch. That ain't being cold. That's being stupid. Being cold is saying some shit directly to the bitch, not giving a fuck where she coming from. No, you understand. Because being cold put them on guard. They like it, but it puts them on guard, which you'll notice right away in her response. She might say, not really. Otherwise, I'm asking her, is this confidence I'm showing you doing anything to arouse you? And she gonna say, not really. And that's to take control, because the average sucker would be, oh man, really? It's not? Or something like that. But I ain't gonna allow that bitch to take control. So I'm gonna flip it. You gotta know how to flip shit. So I'm gonna flip it on her. And when she say not really, I'm gonna say, because, well, that's because you too far away from me. Do you mind if I sit next to you? Or you could bring your fine ass a little closer to me and sniff my neck and see if I don't affect your hormones. And I would be looking at that bitch when I tell her, and see if I don't affect your hormones. Now, she already came up to me and said hello. That means she didn't started playing her hand. She got to go with it. So she's not going to be easy. I already know that. So in that case, I'm going to put it on her. And I'm going to make her get a little defensive. Because she's already trying to figure out what to say to me. So I'm going to tell her, you know what, I might not be for you. Or vice versa. Then again, you may have a cold and the sniffles is running interference with the way you can smell. Now, that's changing up the conversation on her and bringing her to a comfort zone. And all she gotta do is smile at that statement. Or really, you better not laugh at it. But if you smile at it, I know I'm changing her moods. I'm fucking with her emotions. I'm dealing with her. And we ain't even started talking. So, I didn't tell all you motherfuckers. If you can spot tense situations developing and kill them with a little humor, You in with baby. And I spotted me was getting a little tense because I'm trying to make it tense. And she's responding. And when I say, she may have a cold and the sniffles is, running interference, and you might not be able to smell me and get the effect of my hormones. And she's gonna smile. See, none of you motherfuckers know what the purpose of coming at a woman like this is. Do you? Hit me up and let me know if you know. And in the meantime, I'm gonna let you check some more shit I be listening to. Because see, what I do, I just don't bullshit, man. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I just don't bullshit. Now, check this out. We always want to do things.
Here we go.
I would guess that's exciting.
Yeah. Spit it for me, my boy Chadwick. We finna bust some shit up tonight. Yeah, that's right.
Some more shit.
Now, Don Black, show 'em how you act.
Take your pick. I like them healthy girls off the beans and grits. Country fried chicks with the honey hips. Make a brother say, damn, got to have that chick. Spend my time on the strip, hitting Cadillac licks. So please take your pick of what you hit me out with. The money or the hooch, I'd rather take both. Then mash out in a super spoke, ducking child support. What you thought, girl? I won't let you go, so you can follow where Moses and ditch this black Pharaoh. No, you gon' hear me out. And after hour of this here, you gon' be straight turned down. It's a thin line between a star and a nobody. And I don't see how you work it out these Hollywood parties. You not that. What I see your game is lacking. You need a captain of your ship to get your spilling to stacking.
My body's in touch enough to know that all you need is
that.
situation.
Yeah, let me touch it.
Ain't no time of the day and night. You need a magic number. Sticky situation.
You know one.
Oh yeah, baby. What I like is not much talking. If you wanna run a show, then baby get to walking. If there's a deep dark chunk of chocolate candy, let's open up that wrapper and expose the baddie. Bring something with you when you come and visit. Lace a Mac wicked, or we can't kick it. Represent it, baby. Yeah, please believe that. Yeah. Be committed, baby. Please feel that. Give me your everything, or you can't hang. It's cool enough, get it, but soon these change. That's why Jay-Z Hall, pro draft is here. If you's a first round draft pick, baby, make it clear. But having a baby daddy means disqualification. Cause he who cherry pops controls the situation. And frustration is what I'm not having none of. Come get it if you with it. Now, baby, what's up?
My body's in touch enough to know that all you need
All you need is that. Yeah, baby. Bring it all over here to me. I'm gonna show you how to get down.
any time of the day and night. You need a magic number. Sticky situation.
Cause we gonna keep you in good hands with these boss players.
You roll with it also and you lost like Dorothy. My flow's way too saucy and distract you bossy. For me to waste on you, what you gon' do, boo? And if you with this boo, I'm gon' take you to school. Teach you how to get real and make your meal. How to arch your back and make that yay high squeal. Yeah, just like that, now rewind that back. Girl, you will feel me before you play this man.
Now I done told you, let's be more specific. You must be fine enough to leave the house with no makeup and lipstick. Gifted, by God, with your beauty, but not too pretty to get down there, baby, and do your duty. And a big booty, please, that is a must. Cause a boss like me, no, I can't even bust. If it's all bones, no meat and potatoes. Just please be down to serve me when I say so.
It's a breezy.
She got to recognize my thing, real. Execute the game like I planned it. Stand on the line when I'm up against it.
business. My pockets been much enough to know it all you need. All you need is that. Yeah, baby. Come on over here. Tell me what it is that you want.
Anytime of the day, you need a magic handle.
Yeah, let me breathe some of this game right over your ear.
My pockets been much enough to know it all you need.
All you need is
See, y'all not really realizing all this shit they talking. You ain't heard them talking about killing nobody. You ain't heard them talking about hurting nobody. All you hearing is spitting real game at a bitch. You know, real shit. Why? Because them motherfuckers getting laced by me, just like y'all. Them motherfuckers didn't, go where they should have went, because, they got to work in this shit. But, man, you hear this goddamn shit. You know what they talking about right there is what I'm telling you. When you talking to a broad, it's like you a spider. You know it, and besides a web, you got tar you laying down. If the bitch follow you at all, she gonna get into a sticky situation. And you gonna handle her, man. This ain't no judgment type shit. I really would be surprised as hell if one of you motherfuckers knew the purpose of this giant game I'm spitting. Like I told you before, I don't want to waste my time. And when you have a conversation with a bitch and you just talking, that's all you're going to do is waste your time. You got to have deadly intentions with all your words. And see, I possess a double-barreled Uzi right here in my mouth. And my words are my bullets. And I happen to have fucking hollow points. So what I'm saying is every time I pull the trigger, open my mouth and say hello, it's a hollow point. You can't be bullshitting. Every word I say is a hollow point. So when I spray a bitch, she fucked up. See, the purpose of the kind of statements I was using is to see if I can control her moods or emotions. If you can't, what the fuck? What the fuck would you want to even fuck with this bitch for? If you can't control her moods and shit. But you didn't know that, did you? Well, I just laced you with that little bit of information, which is part of an arsenal. Which an arsenal is a system that you use when you first meet a woman to disarm her. And you keep her, instead of having her put up her guards, trying to fend you off because you hitting on her, she's only being talked to or spoken to as a person, a real person. And she fucking is going to open up and tell you a whole bunch of shit. But there's an art to getting that. And it's called an arsenal. And you get that at SWU. So what I'm saying is, you guys don't know, but I'm going to tell you. Before I was a motherfucker, I was acting like a motherfucker. Before I was Rosebud, the motherfucker, I was really acting like Rosebud, the motherfucker. And before I was a goddamn pimp, I was acting like a motherfucking pimp. So what I'm saying is I'm a born actor. So when it comes to me getting at a bitch, I can play any part my mind tells me is needed. You better get hip to this shit I'm running.